Another man steps aside just in time as a speeding car rushes toward him. A truck crashes on the street, clipping everything in its chaotic path. Orange smoke pours from a damaged building, covering the area like a toxic fog. Rocks tumble from a building's upper floors, falling dangerously close to bystanders. A violent earthquake rocks the building as terrified people rush outside. The ground trembles again, shaking the entire structure. A car spins out of control just outside a building, sending people running. A speeding car comes flying down the road like a projectile. A tree collapses onto a garage under the force of fierce winds. The earthquake destroys everything inside the building in seconds. Water bursts into a building at high pressure, flooding the floor instantly. A powerful quake rattles the building, even causing a parked truck to spark inside. The wall beside a house collapses under extreme force.
Due to a sinkhole.
A staircase gives way and collapses due to heavy pressure. A car spins out of control and crashes into a glass-walled building. A man is knocked into the water by a powerful wave caused by a passing truck. A landslide from the mountain crashes down, blocking the entire road. A snake slithers out in front of a man while he's working, stopping him cold. A dog stands strangely outside a building, staring into the distance as if sensing something. A rainbow forms across the evening clouds like a quiet miracle. A tower collapses and erupts into massive clouds of dust. A bull storms into a building, startling everyone inside. The rainbow glows beautifully against the wide-open sky. An eye-shaped light formation appears overhead, glowing mysteriously. A huge tornado forms outside the city in broad daylight. A bridge fails under the force of massive water waves and collapses. Fierce winds sweep garbage through the streets, creating a chaotic mess. Flames burst violently from the structure, lighting up the area. A large object is torn from a building and sent flying by the powerful wind. A structure collapses from a landslide, crushed under the mountain's pressure.
Lùi ra đây, lùi ra đây. Lùi ra đây, nó đẩy đất sang đến tận bên đường.
An excavator barely escapes being buried by a sudden mountainside landslide. A farmer guides a lost child safely through an open field.
Oh! Woo!
A sudden wind swirl forms in a parking lot, terrifying nearby people. A tornado spins across the road right in front of onlookers. Thousands of floating lanterns rise into the night sky in a breathtaking display. A tornado forms over the ocean, spinning above the crashing waves. The wind swirls dust across the ground beneath a spinning fan. A snake slithers into a shop, sending a child racing to alert his parents. Hundreds of tiny snakes slither across the ground in a chilling scene. A construction machine breaks down mid-operation as workers watch in shock. Lightning strikes the highway as cars speed across the wet asphalt. A fuel tanker truck gets caught beneath a sudden mountain landslide. A tree crashes through a car windshield after being lifted by a truck's force. A car slams into a shop and completely destroys the interior. A gym ceiling collapses suddenly right in front of stunned people. A metal gate falls over as a fan spins wildly behind it. A truck crashes into a moving car on the highway in a violent collision. High-pressure waves of water surge across the ground, flooding everything. High-pressure gas bursts from a pipe in a powerful white stream. A mountainside collapses as a landslide appears right beside a bedrock wall. A hand with 6 fingers appears like a rare biological anomaly. 2 boys create an optical illusion that confuses everyone watching. A woman casually flips a bottle as she walks, landing it perfectly. A child runs into the road at night, but the driver stops just in time. A group shows perfect aim in the darkness of night, hitting every target. A motorboat is hit by a car that crashes into another vehicle nearby.
Pectoral parade!
Massive fish leap from the ocean in a spectacular display. Giant fish and whales breach the surface, rising dramatically from the water.
Did he finally get them off?
A cluster of fish glides peacefully beneath the lake's surface, like drifting shadows. motorboat flips over as powerful fish surge beneath it, creating a shockwave.
All right, we are looking at a krill swarm and a herring boy.
Fish leap out of the water in front of a crowded boat, turning the lake into a sudden splash show.
It is red with feed.
Another man isn't as lucky and gets struck by the very tree he was trying to cut. Entire structures collapse into the water and vanish within seconds like they never existed. A bird stands effortlessly on the water's surface, creating the illusion of walking on air. In a surreal moment, a bird follows its own shadow and begins walking along with it.
Walter, are you okay? Flying for it, love. Ready? Yeah. Oh, it's a baby.
A massive tree smashes onto a building, tearing through the rooftop with brutal force. A cat casually plays with foxes in a field as if they've known each other for years.
Ooh. Bullying going on. Come on, Judge.
A squirrel buries its food deep into the mud, preparing for days ahead. A monstrous water spout rises from the sea, twisting under black skies. A tree nearly collapses onto a man, but he dodges it in the nick of time. A man cuts down a tree, only to watch it crash right onto a house behind him. A dust tornado forms right in front of people, tearing apart everything in its path. A tornado sweeps across a beach crowded with people, sending everyone running for safety. A truck veers off the road and crashes into another vehicle with a violent impact.
Alter. Alter. Junge. Junge. Junge, geil. Ja, danke. Da ist er wieder nicht.
A high-speed truck crashes on the highway, but the vehicle behind narrowly escapes a disaster. A car loses control and smashes into multiple cars and houses along the street. A parked car suddenly begins rolling down the driveway on its own, like it came alive. The road's separation wall collapses as a vehicle passes, barely avoiding catastrophe. Sand begins pouring from a house as if the walls themselves are melting. A man's leg twitches on its own, creating a strange and unsettling sight. Hundreds of thousands of tiny flies fill the night sky like moving smoke.
比虾米还厚呢。
我操，虾米，海里好像打它不是，蒙嘴里都挺大，厚点，刚来呀。但最终你排下这个，你看看这家。没有别的，回家就干一兜。
还马上就没了，这咋的了？你关窗户啊！哎呦我去，这。
Sunlight reflects off the clouds, painting the sky with breathtaking gold. A tornado spins inside the ocean, surrounded by dark storm clouds and flashes of lightning. Huge cars roar down the street at dangerous speed, terrifying everyone nearby. A car slips on the highway and almost slams into other vehicles in a heart-stopping moment. In broad daylight, swarms of flies blanket the highway, darkening the sky above.
Это на дороге. Вы прикалываетесь, блин.
Lightning strikes the highway, panicking a driver who then crashes in fear. Electric poles explode with sparks as lightning strikes them one after another.